In order to break the autopilot mind, you need to shift what you know to be true. If you're constantly experiencing the same loops or the same patterns day in and day out, and you just want to break free from that, it all has to do with your internal knowing. It has to do with your belief system, because everything that you believe is always going to be reflected right back to you. That's why we experience the same loops or the same patterns over and over. So, in order to see changes in our lives, we need to make an internal shift. And the easiest way that you do that is if you know what is blocking you. When you know that you have certain beliefs around love or money or career or success, or just overall feeling good enough or worthy and deserving of whatever it is that you want in life, if you know that you are limiting yourself by thinking things that do not serve you, thinking things like, yeah, but that could never happen for me. Yeah, but I'm not good enough for that. Yeah, but I don't deserve that. Those are the things that are keeping you stuck in the same exact loops. So you need to shift those certain beliefs into something that is actually favorable, something that matches whatever it is that you want. Know that you are worthy and deserving of the things that you want. Know that you are good enough for the things that you want. Because everything in life, everything that we desire, everything that is outside of us, when we say, oh yeah, I want to reach a certain level in my career, or oh, I want a loving, fulfilling relationship, or I want to experience a certain level of success, or I want a certain amount of money, or I want a car, I want to take a vacation, I want a new house. Literally everything that we want in life, it's not about the thing that we want. It's about what the feeling is that that thing is going to make us feel once we obtain it. But when you can give yourself the feeling first, the feeling of having whatever it is that you want first, that's what essentially calls in that thing right into your life, because you're no longer desiring it. You don't have this desperation or this need for that thing. The need for something, the need for wanting change, or the need for a brand new house, or the need for money is exactly what keeps it feeling like it's so far away. Because if you need something or you want something, that means that you obviously don't have it, right? But the need is your identity. The need is your limiting belief. I need this, I don't have it because, and I need it because. So you're not identifying with the version of yourself who already has it. But when you start identifying with the version of yourself, not only are you identifying with that version, but you're relating yourself to the feeling of having the thing that you want. So when you are aligned with whatever it is that you want, that means that there's no separation. There's no bridge in between. But when you are desiring from a place of neediness or desperation, you're placing involuntarily you're placing something in between. You're placing space in between you and the thing that you want, or in between you and breaking the loop or breaking the unwanted patterns that you constantly experience. So it's almost as if you're looking at everything as if it's bigger than you, looking at everything like if it means more than you do. But this is your reminder that in your life, you are the main event. In your life, you're the main character. It doesn't matter what things are perceived to be on the outside. It may look like, I can't break this loop, I can't break this pattern. Why are these things happening to me? Sometimes on the outside, it looks like everything else is consuming our life. But the real reality is that you should be the center of your life, always, no matter what, because it's your life. It's not the loop's life. It's not the pattern's life. It's not the bad habits' life. It's not a brand new house's life. It's not a brand new car's life. It's your life. So when you're the one that starts taking up all the space, when you take up space on your stage of your life, that's when you're no longer looking up at everything else that's on the stage, but everything else is now looking up at you. The energy in both of those things are completely different. Because if you're a fan of something in your own life, how do you expect it to come to you if you're the fan? But if you're the main event, if you're the main character, that means that automatically everything else in your life, no matter what it is your biggest fan. That automatically attracts, energetically, it attracts. And not only does it attract, but your level of conscious awareness expands when you are the one looking out at everything because you're on stage versus when you're the one in the crowd and you can't see everything. So if you want to break, the autopilot mind, if you want to break the constant loops or the unwanted patterns that you're in or bad habits, or like I mentioned, you're just trying to call something into your life in general, it all works the same way. If you're feeling blocked, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like whatever it is that you're desiring to overcome or obtain is so far away, you need to shift internally first because that will always call in whatever it is that you want. When you're aligned with the version of you who has what you want, you already know exactly what to do to obtain it. You already know exactly what you need to do to make it work for you. That does it for this one. I will see you next time. I love you. Bye.